everyone, it's Crystal and I'm back with another spread in my 2018 Coffee Traveler's Notebook, I guess I'm calling it. It's a traveler's notebook where I just celebrate my love of coffee. I printed out all of the photos I had that I wanted to document in this notebook from 2018, and I am just adding them slowly just for fun. It's a notebook that is just for me, just for fun. So I have on my desk the April Citrus Twist Kits Life Crafted Kit. This is the Make It a Venti kit, which is perfect for documenting in this traveler's notebook. And this is a photo from May. So May of 2018. So I'm just gonna play around and have fun and put you on fast forward. So I'm doing something a little bit different this time, and I'm starting with the embellishments. Normally I would start with the papers or the journal card, something like that, but I really wanted to use this these embellishments in this kind of periwinkle blue color. It was just calling to me, so I wanted to start with that and then build something off of those embellishments. So I chose the die cuts that had that color in them, and then I'm going through the papers to pull out some that match. I brought in some of that kind of minty green color that was in the leaf of the flower in the die cut as well. And then I'm going to go through the rest of the embellishments and pull out everything that kind of works with those two colors. So I've got a couple papers, I've got some chipboard. I'm going to pull out two journal cards. One is going to go behind my photo, and the other is going to be my spot for journaling on the other side of the page. So I'm just going to kind of lay things out and get a feel for where I might want everything to go before I start adhering anything down. This just lets me move things around if I don't like the way it's working so far, which I definitely do. So you can see I just switched the two journal cards. I didn't like that blue title on the left side of the page, so I decided to switch them, and I like this much better. That's basically how the page is going to look. So I'm just trimming down the 6x8 paper that was in the kit so that it fits in my notebook, and I'm going to be working outside of the notebook a little bit, mostly because there's already a lot of bulk in this notebook, and I don't want to have to struggle with dealing with all of the things that are behind this page. So I just adhered the journal card to that page or that paper before I glued it down to the notebook. But first I took it away and added some type journaling just with my typewriter. And then you may have noticed I started sticking it down and realized I had accidentally skipped a page. So I needed to go back and put this on the previous page in my notebook so that there wouldn't be a gap. And then I just adhered it down just with some tape runner and started adding the embellishments. And now I'm working on the layers behind my photo. So there were some offcuts from this paper, and it wasn't big enough to matte the photo completely, so I just matted the photo with two strips of it, kind of off-centered to give it some interest and movement in the layers. And then I added the other journaling card behind that, and that will kind of break up these two patterns. So it adds a little bit of white to the right-hand side, and then this other darker blue pattern is going to be behind there. And you may notice I like to stagger all of my layers. I don't like any of them to line up exactly right, so I always make sure to make sure that the sides and the edges don't line up exactly, and I think that just adds a lot more interest to the page. So I am embellishing now on the right side of the page, just adding those die cuts that I had already pulled out from the kit and a few chipboard pieces. And I'm leaving the chipboards as they are. I'm not pulling off any of the layers. I'm just gonna go with it. And like I said, this notebook is just for fun for me, so I'm not real worried about how much I'm gonna be able to fit in it or what I'm gonna be able to do in it later on. I'm just working with it and having fun. So I didn't worry about stripping away the backing layers of the chipboard. I just put them in the notebook as they are. And now I don't want to let any of that paper go to waste, so I'm just tucking all the little bits that were left over behind the layers and just adding more interest and more layers to the page. And now I'm going to add just a couple of these puffy stickers. I love these stickers so much, and I of course have to add them to every page I make with this kit. There's just one thing left to do. I felt like that journal card was missing something. So I'm going to look at these phrase stickers and just add a phrase right below the phrase that was printed on the journal card. And then I just need to add my date, and that's going to be it. So there are lots of close-up photos coming up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I do appreciate a thumbs up. That lets me know you like what I'm doing. And if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, and I will see you all back here soon.